Hi. This episode of Hanging Out with Dogs is really special to me for a couple of reasons. The first reason is that I was a little nervous to meet this one, and honestly, I felt compelled to him at the same time that I was afraid. So, I wanted to I wanted to bring him out into a play yard and just give him a chance. And my thought was, well, if it doesn't work, then I don't ever have to create this video, but it did. And so I'm happy to share a little bit about Darrel's story. And what I'm about to show you is the view of him through his kennel. When I first saw him, was he was just sitting there panting and sad. You look into those sad eyes. So I decided to get him out. And when I got him, I walked up to the counter and asked to see him. And the first thing that the girl said to me was, "Oh, Darrel. Well, he may be difficult to handle." And so then, of course, my nerves got up a little bit more, and I was even a little bit more afraid of him. So I said, well, he looked really nice inside his kennel, and he just had some sad eyes. So I think I want to give it a chance, and I want to just put him into a yard so that I can check him out. And she said, okay. Second thing that happens is the handler, the employee that comes up to me said, "Oh, you want to see Darrel." So the second time in a matter of minutes, I'm being questioned about my choice of whether or not I want to take this dog out of his kennel. And so, of course, I'm still nervous. I'm new at this. I don't go to shelters often. I am not a lifelong person who rescues dogs and takes care of that. So this is just me being a regular person, just wanting to hang out with some dogs. So I was still nervous, but I thought, you know what? I've come this far and I'm going to do it. I am just going to brave my fears. And I still really want to see him. So I waited in the yard, and the handler brought him to me. And for the first few minutes, we stood there kind of at a stalemate because he said, "I am not comfortable letting him off of his leash with you in the room with us." And I said, "Well, why? He's just standing there. He hasn't done anything. Has he bitten somebody? Does he have any problems? Is he aggressive? What is the challenge here? What is the concern?" And he said, "Honestly, I don't know, but he's just really big and he gets really excited when I take him out of his kennel." So I said, "Please, can you please just take him out? Just take him off the leash and let him go." And this is what happened immediately I when he took the leash off. He stood there, his tongue is hanging out of his head, and all he wanted to do was stand by the handler. So we didn't get a whole lot of playtime in because this sweet dog was only interested in hanging out with his new friend who was afraid of him. So he's just walking around, and he's the chillest dog ever. He had no interest in getting in the water. He didn't have any interest in the dogs that were barking on the other side of that fence. All he really wanted to do was just receive some attention and some pets. So we tried to throw the ball for him, and he seemed mildly interested in the ball, but then it was all the way over on the other side of the play yard, which is not where he wanted to go. He just still wanted to hang out with his people. So here I am getting a little bit of attention from him, and eventually he did decide to take a treat, but it wasn't really his favorite thing to do. He just wanted to decompress and wanted a chance to just be chill. And my impression of him really changed once I was able to see him out here away from barking dogs. And I believe here's this hug for him. I believe that Darrel is an ideal choice of a dog for somebody who would love to have a large dog that just wants to hang out. He was so sweet, never once showed any signs of aggression or stress once he was out of his kennel, and he was just lovely. So if you're interested, he is over at Maricopa County Animal Shelter on the West Campus. I'll put all that information in the description of the video here. But I really would love to see that this dog gets a chance because he is the coolest thing that he's the coolest dog that I have seen to date. So thank you so much for checking him out. I appreciate that. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you all. Have a great day.